Hi, welcome to another Dan's Garage. Well, here it is, gone. We decided we have to do something about the floor in this garage. We had a couple of options. We decided to go, I guess, what would be considered old school, epoxy flooring. And well, that means there's chemicals involved. And on Chop Cut Rebuild, whenever there's chemicals involved, I call my friend Rick Williams at Aries Blasting because, to be honest, I don't know anyone that's done as many chemicals as Rick has. All right, guys, so we've got a lot of work that was done yesterday, right? And
Correct.
This is your friend Jim.
Correct, from Versatile.
Nice to see you. I was only guessing that it was Versatile.
Well, yeah, that's why he wears a shirt, because we were coming to Dan.
Right, and of course, you know, Aries, anything to do with powder coating or chemicals, you seem to have your hand in all this stuff.
Well, you know, I've been around for a while. You know? I'm
Yeah.
getting older, so I take all my skills and do something with it.
So this is what we did yesterday,
Right.
Jim. When you guys showed up, we cleared the floor area. That was taking
correct.
everything up. Toolboxes, benches.
Yeah.
You brought your son down, thank goodness, because he's got the strong back.
Yeah, me and Bo came down and we helped get everything done with one of my guys.
Right.
Get all that all finished.
Then it was inspect for damages and debris. So we didn't really see any debris, did we?
No, not much debris. I mean, you got some excess paint and stuff on here, but you know, we can address that in a few minutes.
Okay. So damage, what kind of damage are you seeing here, Jim?
Obviously the cracks, settling cracks in the concrete's pretty extensive right here. That's basically the biggest thing. You got a few patch repairs on the floor with some cement that will take care of that.
Then we washed it with degreaser. What did you use for the degreaser?
We used a caustic degreaser, which loosens up any surface.
After you did the degreaser, you brought in some like an acid wash, which is the same stuff you use in a swimming pool, right?
That's correct, muriatic acid.
We've got all of the Friday stuff done. This is the Saturday with Jim McGee from Versatile Products.
That's it.
Right.
Let's get building something.
Right, let's go.
Sounds good to me.
So, what is this stuff?
This is a divot patch.
Divot patch, okay?
Yeah.
Not something you use on a golf course, though.
No, totally different.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do here is just start filling in all these cracks, push the product down inside there.
Jim, we've got everything done with cracks that we need to do, right?
Correct, we've done our patch repair.
Okay, so what's next?
So what we're going to do now is start mixing up our A and B component of the 4195 Director Concrete Epoxy Primer. The reason why the 4195
Yeah.
Director Concrete, because it holds back 9 pounds of moisture pressure.
What I'm doing here, Dan, is I'm dabbing the product into the footing here where it's more porous. And it's gonna take a lot of product because it is porous. And then I'm also gonna give him like about a 2 to 3 inch border when he goes to start rolling inside here.
So Jim, this stuff that you put in the industrial hardware store blue bucket there is what you've got on the floor here.
Exactly, the guys are cutting in the edges.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to throw the flake up against them, the stem walls.
And you put the crack repairs, you covered those first?
So the epoxy can soak into them so we can get 2 coats of epoxy on it so we don't get any dry spots.
Okay,
basically,
all right.
when it dries up.
When I saw you putting these things on, I thought you were going to aerate my lawn.
That's it, Dan. They're spiked shoes that we use to flake the floor so we can walk on the wet epoxy.
So the points then don't leave a mark
Exactly.
in there. Okay. And
easy.
if you want, you can walk around the lawn later on if you like. So this is the flakes that we're going to put on the floor, right?
That's it, Dan. It's an acrylic flake chip. Okay, the chip that you chose is saddle tan. It's got the brown and the white tones and a little bit of black scattered through it.
And it really is paint chips.
It is paint chips.
And so how do you put it on? Like
Dan, you'll have to come to see the instructional training, but this is very difficult. Okay? Let's see if you can do that. Okay.
Wow, that's tough. So we're okay to walk on this now, but you haven't got the sealer on it, the final step.
No seal on it. So we've it's been about an hour and a half since we put the 4195 down and the flake, okay, with the 2 accelerators. So we're speeding up that process for the 1-day application.
Okay.
So now we're walking on it. We don't want to twist our feet, but we're still pretty comfortable.
No doing the Watusi.
We're not doing the Watusis.
All right.
After we sweep it, because it's going to be a little bit rough.
In case you made a mistake and you want to start over again. No?
Quite. No, please, Dan. We want this done today.
Okay.
So what we want to do now is actually knock down the high edges on the flake so it doesn't make it so sharp when the sealer goes on.
How can a flake have a high edge?
Well, basically, if you feel the flake now, you can feel the floor, you feel the texture on it, and it's sticking up.
So those are the chips that
Yeah,
are.
the chips, but after we...
Okay.
So now what we're going to do is put the hybrid primer down first. This is a standalone sealer, but it's going to dry in about an hour, hour and 20 minutes.
Okay.
First coat of sealer, then we follow it up with a 5073 polyurea.
This is what I call EBD work. Everyone but Dan. It really does change the look of it.
Yeah.
So we got what, the first coat of clear, the second coat of clear. So how long do we have to wait for that to dry now?
Probably about 60 minutes.
An hour?
60 minutes, yeah.
Okay. And that's in metric.
That's it, yeah. Imperial? No, you confuse me.
Hector came by from Bill Dunn, one-stop shop. It's a good thing because I didn't get a release to wear this shirt. So now that he's here, it's okay if I wear the shirt, right?
Yes, sir, it
See,
is.
there, on camera, he has said it. It's all right.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of that floor? You've seen my garage before. You live around the corner from me. It's a dump normally, and now it's kind of classy, huh?
Looks pretty nice.
And I'm doing good by the neighborhood.
It makes me want my garage.
Is that right?
Done. Yes, sir.
Ah, okay. Well, there you go. And if you,
I know just the guy that you can call.
I know.
We're always looking for jobs.
all right, guys. So, thank you very much for the new floor in the garage. We really appreciate it, guys. You did a wonderful job. Guys from Aries, the guys from Versatile Building Products.
Guys?
Salud.
Hector,
Yes, sir. Thank you for the invite.
thanks for the shirt. All right.
Cheers.